How's it going, Eagle Valley? Welcome back to another episode of EVTV. My name's Sam.
And I'm Nate. Students around the school have been noticing bugs in places like the bathroom and in the hallway near the woodshop room. For more, we go to Otto.
As journalists, our responsibility is to help our community understand the world around us. This means asking questions like why and how. So when we noticed an increase of bugs in the hallway, we set out a mission to understand. First, we set out to document the problem. We even collected samples. Then we got the perspective of an expert, Mr. Rumble.
Hi, I'm Mr. Rumble. I'm teaching biology and earth science. Box elder bugs, they typically live on the female box elder tree. They eat the seeds and they move into buildings, and when it gets cold, and they spend the winters living in the walls, the shingles, tiles, different parts of building, come back out in the spring. So they're generally around in October and November. They're not poisonous, they're not harmful, they don't bite. They eat the seeds of the female trees. When they don't really eat when they're living in the buildings in the winters. They're just hibernating. They're just getting out of the cold like a bear goes to a cave. There were a lot of these in the Black Hills where I grew up in South Dakota, and in the parks in the fall you would see kind of a brown color because they pooped all over it, and their poop is like kind of yellow brown, so they can make a mess, but that's about it.
We know this isn't breaking news. This isn't even a human interest piece. But our quest for answers had to be documented.
With Thanksgiving right around the corner, it's good to know what we're thankful for. For more, we go to Finn and Alex.
Thanksgiving is next week. EVTV went around and asked students and staff what Thanksgiving means to them, and also what their favorite part of the holiday is.
Oh, Thanksgiving is family, food, and just spending time together.
Thanksgiving to me is a formal acknowledgement of just consciously being aware of the things that I'm truly thankful for.
To me, I guess Thanksgiving is a time to go and visit with your family or friends and just have a good time.
Living up here in the mountains, I don't get to see everybody all the time, and it's really important to make time for that during the holidays.
Thanksgiving to me means spending time with family and getting good food.
Thanksgiving to me literally means giving thanks. So letting those that you know and love, that you appreciate them.
I like how it's a mellow holiday. I like that there's not too much pomp and circumstance to it.
My favorite part about Thanksgiving is absolutely the food.
My favorite part about Thanksgiving is just being able to be together.
It's one of the few holidays, the marquee holidays, where people from far and wide get together and you get to see people maybe you normally don't get to see.
Being able to see my family, sometimes even going on a fun trip.
Some even had traditions that were unique to themselves and their families.
Well, it changes every year, actually. We actually don't have traditions because so many things change in our world, so we just kind of adapt to what's happening in our current situation, so I kind of like that.
Typically, we will try to Nordic ski as a family on Thanksgiving.
Tradition that I really like to celebrate is going to restaurants just with family and family friends.
The morning of Thanksgiving, we drive down to Denver and we participate in a turkey 5K run, and that's the exercise that lets us stuff our faces as much as we can.
My family does a turkey trot run every year. So before we sit down and eat and do lazy things all day, we get up and we do a race in the morning.
Sometimes when we go to Denver, we get to go to boondocks after we eat, and that's a lot of fun to race go-karts with the family.
Thanks for watching this episode of EVTV. We'll see you next time.